When you're looking to transform your space, the laziest advice a designer can give you is to buy a bunch of new stuff. That plan of attack is easiest for the designer, but the most expensive for you. So today, we're gonna flip it and reverse it. We're doing a makeover in this room for one of my subscribers, and we're not gonna buy a single thing. Instead, I'm gonna have to do the harder work of puzzling and problem solving with the decor they already own. It's gonna be cool. Here we go. Today, we are in the home of one of my subscribers, and we are going to be doing a no-buy makeover for her. This is a makeover I love to do because it is most often the way most people are decorating their homes. Most people are on a tight budget, most people are really busy. And I think it's also wasteful and foolish to think that you always have to buy a ton more things. Shush. It's not just what you buy, it is how you put things together. We're gonna see how much we can improve, elevate, transform this space in one day without buying anything new. These makeovers make me very nervous because I don't have a firm plan. We're just gonna see what's possible. And most importantly, I'm gonna show you guys watching all of the design, beauty, and decorative possibilities that are hidden among the stuff you already own. Now let's meet our subscriber.
Hi, I'm Katie. We're in Baltimore in the Fed Hill neighborhood. I live here with my husband Adam, our two little girls, Maggie and Daisy, and my 15-year-old stepson Joshua. We also have Finn in here and two cats. He's in charge. He and the toddler. I submitted my home office. It's where I work every day. And since we've moved in here, it's just kind of been like a place where things have been thrown in. We've never spent any time kind of putting it together and giving any thought to it, what we want to have in it. It's just not cohesive at all. So I'm from Tennessee, and I have some prints and banjo from Tennessee, like the Nashville area. And so I like that stuff, and I like having it in my own little office space. Since we haven't been in the house that long, we have lots of things that we've just been accumulating. We don't have the right place for yet. And so I just piled all of that stuff onto our kitchen table.
Perfect,
okay.
Perfect.
Buddy.
Okay, we are in the home office of our subscriber, Katie. And let me tell you what, there's a lot of beautiful things in this room. We got a lot of good stuff to work with. I'm gonna talk about the good things, but I'm gonna start by complaining first. Complaint number one. There's some saying about food or culinary something which is that you taste first with your eyes. A beautiful arrangement of a meal on a plate influences how much you enjoy that meal. And the same applies in a room. The view of what you see when you first enter is going to affect whether you feel good in that room over time. So the first thing we're seeing is this desk. Let's talk about it. It's a beautiful desk, but we're looking at the ugliest side of it. We're not seeing any of the beautiful hardware that's over here or the drawers or anything. We're looking at a bunch of cables. We got a bunch of cables on the back side. These days, we're no longer doing our whole livelihood in a notebook. Most of us have 1,000 different wires, and it's just very difficult to make that look good. So I want to see how we can rearrange to get the impact a little bit more of the beautiful side of this desk. Observation number two, we have a good range of colors in this room. We've got blues, greens, natural wood tones, love, love, love. I would love to get some warmer pops of reds, oranges, something like that. Bring some more warm accents in here if we can. That kind of depends on what Katie has available. Observation number three. The focal point of the room is no focal point at all. This is what we look at when we come in. This is the back focal point wall. There's nothing going on over here. We actually have a lot of great artworks and photographs and wall decor in this space and available to play with, but none of it's over here. So I want to work on that for sure. Okay, things that are helping us in this room. We do have some windows with some natural light. That is great. Natural light is, I think, the most helpful design asset in any space. Katie has collected a lot of really fun and beautiful antiques. She has very personalized artworks and wall decor, things that connect back to her hometown of Nashville. There's not too much clutter. I think she has like the correct amount of things in her office. It's just gonna be a matter of rearranging them. Sweet, y'all. I think we're gonna start by just clearing this space out a little bit. Give us a fresh perspective. My editor, videographer, Claire, is here with me, and she is once again gonna be the muscle. Sorry about it, Claire. Let's go.
Nice. Ooh, she's very strong. Okay, girl, let us get a vacuum.
I am a big believer in getting in there and physically moving things around in order to experiment with your layout. It's gonna feel so much better than just like sitting and stewing and puzzling on it. For our layout, we ended up moving a few things and keeping a few things in their original place. But even if you tinker, move things around, and then conclude that everything should go back to the place it was originally in, the process of moving things around is going to be very clarifying, very confirming if things are in the right place, and physically moving is going to help you think outside the box. You have to get physical rather than sitting and stewing.
Okay, we did a lot of tinkering, and I think we've solidified a layout. So come on in, come into my office. I'm gonna put my shoe there so it stays open. So we liked ultimately keeping the bookshelf back here. It takes up the wall nicely, and there is some unpainted patch of the wall. Why do I just have one shoe on? I'm gonna put my shoe there so it stays open. Things we've changed in the room. We have just rotated the desk this way. I think the desk could have gone well here or at the back wall, but a little nicer to be facing the windows. Katie prefers that as well. But now we get to see some of her beautiful hardware. Katie put this hardware on herself, which works so well for the desk. We can open it up more fully, which is gonna give her a little more surface area. This is a little electric fireplace. Moved it over here, so it's not squished in the corner. And it can also act as like a little drop zone when she enters. So these are all very minor adjustments, but it's already leading us to a room that has a bit more flow and draws you in a bit more.
There's a sparkle in your eyes.
I want to turn our attention to this wall for a bit. So this cabinet over here is actually built into the wall. It kind of hides some plumbing, or I don't even know, stuff we can't move. I think eventually, I know Katie said she wants to paint this whole room. If she does that, I might recommend she paints this to match whatever color she paints the wall. Kind of just try to make it blend in as much as possible. All right, let's do something with this wall. I really like the idea of getting some kind of like sculptural three-dimensional objects up here. Most importantly, this guy who was over there. He's so fun, don't you think? Don't you think we should get him like more front and center? So that's one sculptural guy. We also have this beautiful banjo. Let me just tell you how shocked I am by how heavy this banjo is. I've been living my whole life thinking banjos were light, but they're not. This guy was over here, but I actually feel like we don't really get to see it that good over there. We're just kind of seeing the profile. I would rather like display it a little more. Could be cool. I just gotta tinker now. Yeah, I think I like him to the left. Maybe banjo's somewhere over here, and then we can like fill in with things. You think? Yeah, definitely. Do you think you can make like little like paper or tape cutouts of each size of the things? So we move around? Why are you so excited about that? Because that's just what I do. See, I don't do that. The way I do stuff on the wall is I just put a nail up there and I put a hole up there and I move it around. But I don't like to do that in someone else's home. Yes. Oh, we got some cool stuff. I can't decide. Where's everybody? See, warm colors. I'd like to get some warm colors up here. I'm just gonna put that there for now. Where do I want banjo to go? We got banjo. I kind of like this coming, kind of get in the corner of that, maybe right there. Yeah. Should we put this guy here? All right, flip in the bird. And that leg tape. And then we got tired lady. I like that. And then towel lady. I can't reach. I feel like we probably just need something like right here. Okay, girl, I'm gonna start hanging this up. It looks really good. What if I just left this here? I love that, that looks great. I just put up one thing and I'm like, that looks great. What?
You're freaking killing it.
Oh girl, we're running out of time. We're running out of time.
It's looking freaking cool.
Dog, I don't know if it looks like anything. Okay, do you want to pillage the home for vase options? I like it. Cute. Ow. Recently, a lot of people are saying that I have the most important butt on the internet. A lot of people. Like, I would never say that about myself, but I don't know, a lot of people are saying it. And it's because I wear Skims. So I did what anyone would do. I called Skims to let them know about the importance and influence of my butt and to ask them if they wanted to sponsor this video. And Skims said, fine, we'll sponsor, but these calls are really starting to upset our staff. You need to stop. And I said, that's awesome. For the longest time, I thought underwear could be either cute or comfortable, but never both. There's like the underwear that you wear when you want to be witnessed, and then the underwear you wear when you want to be comfortable.
But Skims cotton jersey cheeky tanga changed everything.
It's a ridiculously comfortable, ridiculously stretchy, high cut panty with a cheeky back. And it's details like this curved hem on the tush that make this a very popular pair of underwear with certain people in this household. There is a reason that I was screaming about Skims on my podcast years ago, long before they were a sponsor.
Which is also made by Skims. My favorite bralettes are made by Skims.
Same. I mostly only wear non-wired and they make my favorite one. Long before their staff had ever received a single butt-related call from me. Skims just makes underwear that actually feels good on a female human body and makes me feel cute. If you're shopping for new underwear, it's the only place I would go. Shop my favorite bras and underwear at skims.com. And if you love me, remember to let them know I sent you. You can just select YouTube and my name after checkout. It does a lot to support my channel as well as my butt. Okay. Now that this desk is over here, we can actually open up this drop leaf, which also is so cool to have a drop leaf on a desk. And this is just gonna feel a little more grand. Take up a little bit more of this wall, just literally take up more space. In a presence way, have more presence. But it's also gonna give us more surface area to play with all the things we need on our desk, so that it's gonna feel less cramped. If we have the luxury of more surface area, I'm happy to use it. Speaking of making this desk cute, we have a lot of cables going on, as does every person who has a job in this here. Do not overlook your cable management. This is a big part of your aesthetics. If we drape this in a bunch of cables, it's gonna look instantly bad. It doesn't matter how beautiful the desk is. So I'm gonna spend a little bit of time fussing with cables. Take this very seriously, cable management. Okay, now rearranging and optimizing the wall decor is gonna be a big part of this transformation. Katie has like a ton of really fun pieces, and my only complaints are the frames. Amazing, beautiful, stunning, love this print. Wanna burn the frame. Adorable, fun, flirty, frolic, wanna burn the frame. Love it, wanna burn the frame. Boom, new frame. It's rare that I wanna go for the heavy black plastic frame. Let's see what we can upgrade here. This is a frame that came with some filler art. The filler art's not bad, but I would rather put in Katie's personal, fun, colorful art. I will clarify that there are some instances in which I think like this heavy black frame looks good. I think it's rare. I think in a very masculine space, if you've got like a lot of like browns and neutrals and whites and enough other beautiful pieces, you can go kind of heavy black, whatever frame. This is not that space. Let's just appreciate how much better this is gonna look, okay? Before, after, okay? Literally so much better. Come on. This is also why anytime I see a good frame, or if I'm at a thrift store and see like a good frame for a good price, I just get it. Even if I don't have anything to put in it yet, like just have a bunch of frames around and get the good ones. Okay, ready? Before and after. Before, after. Okay, I loaded everything off of this bookshelf and I'm ready to load things back on. We've got our printer up here, out of the way a little bit. We should have a lot of stuff to play with. I will say I know that Katie has a lot of like smaller mementos from trips and stuff, and I think these could be good spacers to like spread out in between the books.
Clouds fall in place. Count 1, 2, 3. I'm stuck in space between them and me. Too late to learn. Takes eternity.
Okay, sweet. We are for sure running out of time. I don't know. It just feels hard to make decisions in someone else's home, and it takes me forever. So I'm going to start putting things somewhere. I really want more of a functional side table moment over here. And Katie has a bunch of stools. Let me just tell you right now, I'm obsessed with stools. I think stools are better than side tables. Let me tell you about that. Love it. Adorable. Now let me tell you about that. Even better. Layered stools. You can put a couple books on here. You can put a cup, phone, vase, lamp, everything, like layers. Here's my theory. Having not the perfect furniture for a single spot, I think is what makes a home feel lived in and homey. Like we could get a, perfect side table that we order brand new, and that would be fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But I think actually like getting creative and being resourceful with like, oh, instead we'll use like 2 stools or something, makes it feel much more aged, much more lived in. That's what I'm trying to do in my own home. You will see I'm like using stools as side tables in my own home. I just think it's fun. Okay, we moved Katie's faux fireplace over here near the door. It just fits on this wall better, and we can have a little bit of a drop zone entry moment. How do we do that? We hit it with a freaking basket. Put your keys there, put your AirPods there, put your burner phone there, whatever you need to drop there. But now I want to get a little height going on. So we're gonna take one of her great Nashville posters. What I'd really love to put here is a mirror. I think this would be a great spot for a little entry mirror, but also maybe not, because this is kind of her Zoom background from where the computer is. So maybe you don't want another mirror back there. Maybe it's just better to have like cool art. Actually, you know what's the best thing to have back there as your Zoom work background is your PhD tassel. God forbid we do not put this on the wall. If you got a PhD, you need to be letting people know that as often as you can. I cannot imagine. God, I can't even tell you how much I hated undergrad, and I tried to drop out of that. PhD, you're right, I could not. Get some height going, just a little bit of color, cute. And I don't like two. I don't like 2 things. It just feels too like, nature does not produce things usually in like even numbers. Nature usually produces in like odds, 3s, so. Now we're in nature. We're getting near the end. I need to go get Katie and Adam to show them the space. I'm very nervous. They didn't want to come see it. They wanted it to be more of a surprise, so I'm actually nervous because they actually haven't seen the space, which is not usually the case. So it's gonna be a live reaction. That stresses me out. Who can react well on camera? It doesn't matter. It's done now. It's done now. It is what it is. I accept my fate.
You told me there'd be better nothing that can pull us under. You wanna take the pain away, but know that I was born as a fighter. We fade, but we're better than that. We're better than that. I know you know, so why are we holding on, holding on? Yeah, seems like we're back on start, but go. I go red and you go left before it turns to red. It's true. Yeah, I hope that we could work it out. We'll never be enough for you. No shed a tear or two for good. There are other ways and other reasons, but only one that
It looks so good. I'm always so nervous that people are gonna come and be like, that's what you were doing this whole time? That's it?
I love it.
Oh my gosh, I'm so glad.
When you took the like banjo thing down, I was like, where in the world is that gonna go? I love it though.
Well, it's so pretty, and I wanted you to be able to see more of the face of it. Like, you have so much great wall decor and like three-dimensional things. I love your deer. What is that?
I
know.
have made some impulsive purchases at like my 3rd trimester of pregnancies. You know, like middle of the night, like order something.
Yeah.
Fair.
You
Like,
don't
there's
even
no
remember.
cool like backstory to it. It's just like
No, that is
middle of the
cool.
night
You
purchase.
were in your 3rd trimester of pregnancy blackout shopping.
Oh yeah, I saw you put these up.
Oh yeah, sweet little photos. So I want to put the family photos right over here so you can just stare at your people. Ooh, I don't know that your computer is hooked up to anything right now, but you'll find out if it's not.
It just feels like so like refreshed to have like
Yeah.
a really old print that I have like in a brand new frame for like.
Meeting subscribers is one of the most special experiences because most of the time it's just me alone with the camera. And even though I know like the channel is a communal, connective thing for a lot of people, it often isn't for me. It's often just me alone feeling like a psychopath, talking to nobody and just like reading hate comments. So the moments I actually get to come out and meet the people who like love the channel and watch the channel, Katie and Adam just feel like, you know, people I would be hanging out with and they're there on the other side of the screen. It's like very, very special. And I hope that this little makeover puts a little pep in your guys' step at home, gives you some ideas for how you can rearrange and give yourself a whole new space or a refresh if you're waiting to do that big makeover later down the road. And now I need to get out of their hair and let them live their lives. Wait, don't put it on yet. Of course. Of course. Claire just put a new pillowcase on this pillow, but we didn't do it on screen, so it doesn't count. Oh, we have this green pillow. Let's put a new pillowcase on it. Give me that. Oh, it doesn't count if you don't do it on camera. Cute, we're panicking. Cute.